Oh, there y'all go. Wah! Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, y'all try to hide from me, huh? That's what y'all try to do. Y'all try to hide in the cabinet from me. I remember playing hide and go seek. I used a hide underneath the sink when I was little. Y'all, I know where all the good hiding spots at. You hear me? Hey, but look, forget all the hiding spot. I had to come on here today to let y'all know. Y'all know LSU play Florida this weekend. So what that mean? If you live in Texas, what you think gonna happen? Y'all just think for a minute. What y'all think gonna happen? Yeah, it gonna be a lot of barbecuing going on. Everybody gonna be barbecuing. Everybody taking out their grill. You hear me? Everybody gonna be grilling. And you know what? I don't want to be left alone. I told myself for the last couple of weeks I was gonna grill something. And guess what? I'm about to grill something. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna show y'all how I prep my ribs. I'm a big rib guy. I love ribs. I really do. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick little prep how I do. Little. These ain't no 1-2. These ain't no 1-2 step. It's more steps than that. So this is my ribs right here. Got the little. What kind of ribs I brought? These the ribs I had brought at HEB. If y'all was with me, if y'all seen that video when I was at HEB, y'all see them ribs that I had picked up. I picked up a few slabs of ribs cause it was on sale. So I got some St. Louis style ribs. This going on the grill. Football weekend coming up, baby. So what I like to do, I like to marinate my meat 1 or 2 days prior, on the before the weekend. So want to try my favorite knife? It's my favorite knife here. My favorite knife. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing open real quick. So I can be quick. I don't want to cut that thing open real quick. You don't have to be all pretty cutting it open. Just slice that thing, cut it open. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's that St. Louis rib right there. You hear me? I like to clean up as I go. I don't know about y'all, but I like to clean up as I go. Let me see if I can bring y'all farther down here so y'all can see exactly what's going on. Let me see. I don't want to get this camera wet. If you know about grilling ribs, you know first thing first, if you know a lot about barbecue, you want to cut the membrane. The membrane, that little white, this little white part right here, that's the membrane. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut that off real quick. Cut that off real quick. Sometimes you gotta play with it because it be hard trying to get it. All right, so I finally got the membrane. That took a little minute trying to get that membrane. Sometimes it's difficult to get. So look, this the membrane here. So you want to peel the membrane off. Now I'm peeling the membrane. You wanna peel the membrane. And try to get all the excess fat off. So this is the membrane. So we don't need that. So we're gonna throw that away. So what I like to do, I like to get like all the fat I can off it. Guys, I forgot something. I got my barbecue gloves. I like the black barbecue gloves because they fit perfect and they comfortable. Anytime I'm dealing with some type of barbecue meat, I use my black gloves. So that said, let's get back down here. Let's get back to work. So we peeled the membrane off. So we got the membrane off. So now I want to go ahead. See this fat here? See this fat? All this fat? I try to cut the fat off much as possible. Let's cut that fat off. Look how easy, look how sharp that knife is. This knife is real sharp. All right. Fat, we don't need the fat. All right. So now I'm gonna wash it off. Gotta clean it off. So I got that thing cleaned off now. So we got a good, clean rib. All right. So now I got some special seasoning. So now I got some special seasoning I like to use. I like to use lemon pepper and garlic pepper mixed together. I also put a little bit of Cajun seasoning. You can't go wrong with Cajun. So what I do is I take my seasoning, it's all mixed up together. I don't put my sauce on it yet. Some people season their stuff differently. Some people just do. I don't know why. Don't ask me. They just do it different. I like to put my seasoning on there first because it's gonna stick. It'll stick. It'll stick with the sauce. It would, but I just like it better like this. I just like the sauce on first. So my sauce on there. Some people like their ribs really, really salty. I don't like my ribs that salty. Nah, I can't do no salty rib. You're not gonna taste it. You gonna just taste salt. And then you know what that mean, huh? That mean you'll get high blood pressure. We don't want that. No, sir. So what I'm doing is, I already got the seasoning on there in the front. I'm gonna season it some more because I got the seasoning in the back, but not too much, just a dab. We want to sprinkle it. We're gonna mix it all in there. All in there. So what I do is, I'm gonna go ahead and put my sauce on there. So I got my own special sauce. I call it Nola sauce. Yeah, you ain't gonna get that. You only gonna get that at Ray's Kitchen. Yes, sir. Ray's Kitchen. So let all your friends know you're looking for some good ribs and some good sauce. Go to Ray's Kitchen. You can't go wrong. So I got my sauce here. It's like I said, it's my own recipe. It is a secret. I mix all kind of stuff in there. That's why it's called Nola. We mix with everything, you hear me? So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. I'm gonna spray that out in the front. Remember, I do have some seasoning that I put down there first. But what I do is, I got this Texas Heat seasoning that I put on top of my sauce. That give it that good smoke flavor. Yes, sir. Try to hurry up here. So when I'm marinating my ribs, it don't take long because I'm used to it. When you move to Texas, or if you come to Texas, Texas is like a barbecue state. You know, everywhere you look is barbecue. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and spread some sauce in the back. Hey y'all, this some good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, you hear me? You can't go wrong with this sauce. Remember, it goes down in Ray's Kitchen when it do go down, you hear me? So we're gonna blend that in there like that. So now that my gloves all messy and stuff like that, as I'm grilling throughout the day, I changed my gloves. So this glove ain't, oh my goodness. That ain't good. That ain't good. Oh man, I messed up my white beater. It's all good. So we're gonna switch out the glove real quick. All right, we're gonna get some new gloves real quick. We're gonna get these new gloves real quick. Remember I told you, when I put my sauce down, I come back and I hit it with this Texas Heat. I got a little bit left. That's because this is like the best. If you ever come to Texas, make sure you grab a bottle of this before you leave. Sweet Texas Red. Sweet Texas Red. Can't go wrong with that. So go ahead and sprinkle that all over the rib. Get that in there. All right. I can smell that smoke flavor right now. Boy, you know we can eat raw food. Rib, I be tearing this rib up right now. But I don't want to die. Alright. So flip it over. We're going to flip that thing over. You hear me? Yeah. So we done with the seasoning. I'm not gonna spread that seasoning on there. I'm gonna let that sit. Now I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm about to cheat this weekend, y'all. You hear me? So what I'm about to do is I'm about to give me a block, a little small block of light brown sugar. Not brown sugar, light brown sugar. See, you don't need the real brown sugar. You could go with the light brown sugar. Of course, you know, great value. Can't go wrong with great value. So let's try to get a block. So you see this? I got a block of it. So what I would like to do is, I like to crumble this block, spread it all over the place. Look, you can see me spreading it around. Take that block, spread it around. Since I'm trying to eat different, which I'm cheating this weekend, I'll make this thing sweet as heck, but I ain't gonna do it. We just gonna stick with this one block of light brown sugar. That it still gonna come out delicious. All right. So let me pick this up. Hey, I'm talented. All right. So look. So I got everything in there. So this the rib. It's marinating. I got the rib, got my sauce on there. I got my seasoning on there. Ready to go. So the last thing I do, I get this. Oh, I gotta take a look. I get a Walmart bag. And I set my ribs inside that Walmart bag. Before I do that, since I'm smoking it, I like to cut my ribs in half. So we're gonna go ahead and cut my ribs in half. So now I got my ribs in half. One side, this the other side. I like to do a split in the middle. Just a small split. That way I could get some flavor drop inside. It's gonna be flavorful anyway, but I just like to put a split in the middle just for that little extra flavor in the inside, you hear me? So this is the rib. Y'all probably can't see, but the split. That's what I was talking about. That's the split. So now, let's go ahead and put this bad boy inside this Walmart bag. Put it inside the Walmart bag. So now that we got it in the bag, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let all that juice soak up in there. You hear me? Think it'll be nice. It's gonna be nice and wet and juicy. I put it on when I put it on the grill. Oh my goodness! When that thing starts smoking, you can smell my seasoning and my sauce every time. So like I said, I like to clean up as I go, but today I got a lot to clean up because I did this pretty quickly because I got a lot of things that I need to do. It was like a quick process how I marinate my ribs. Remember, LSU in Florida this weekend. Before I close the vlog, y'all know what I'm about to do, huh? Yes, sir. Comment down below. You have any questions or anything you want to ask me, let me know. I'm here. I'm going to answer your questions. For any questions you want to ask. So, before I close this vlog, y'all know what time it is. You know, I got to answer a question. I told y'all, anytime I'll drop a vlog, I'm answering questions. So, First question, real quick. This one comes from Tamara. So Tamara asks, how far is New Orleans from Texas? Well, that's a good question. Well, where I live at, it's 8 hours and a half. If I stayed like farther up, if I stayed south of where I live at now, it probably take maybe cut an hour, maybe 7 hours. So let's say 8 hours. That's including Canal Street and Bourbon Street. So that's 8 hours. I got another question from JEHR 92. Which resort is next when you hit 1K? Hey, that's a good question. I already got it. I already got the resort in mind, and I know which one we're gonna go to. But it's gonna be a surprise. That was a tricky question. You thought I would go? that was tricky. That was tricky. I got one in store, so you be prepared. Of course, we're gonna drop a video on that, so you be ready for that. So yeah. So if I tell you, you might meet me there, and it's supposed to be a surprise. Nah, you ain't. Not today. Not today. But yeah, good question though. And I have one more. I'm gonna answer one more question. This one come from, hey Shell. It's come from Shelly Shell. You hear me? Shelly Shell said, "Are you getting any more tattoos? Take us with you. See if Rosin want one." First of all, hey, look. I was gonna get a tattoo. With my daughter's name, but I changed my mind on that. I did think about getting some more tattoos, but I'm mad I got these because I want a clean body, but now my body dirty. My body dirty. And for Rosin, heck no. Rosin not gonna get no tattoos. I even a long time ago asked her, hey, you want to get a tattoo? I pay for it. No. So Rosin, she a clean woman. She just like to stay clean. She don't want no ink on her body. I better not ask her that again. She might get mad at me. But no. Other than that, you guys know what to do. I need everybody to like. Comment. Subscribe. Wine.